This is Jenny Thomas for DUSA TV, and I'm with Laura Darbyshire from Sexpression. So can you tell me a bit about Sexpression and what you do?
Yeah. Sexpression is a UK-wide organisation. It's been around for many years, and basically we go out into schools and we deliver sex-positive and relationship-positive education to school children. Normally from, like, some branches in the UK do sort of primary school education, but as in Dundee we tend to focus on sort of 12 to 13-year-olds as probably the youngest that we teach. The oldest being sort of 17 to 18. We cover subjects like different methods of contraception, education on STIs, and also workshops on things like body image and porn and things like that. Like we have quite a lot of discussions around sort of the media and the media's portrayal of body image and how that sometimes manipulates our own image of ourselves in society. So yeah, really awesome organisation.
So you guys have been nominated for a community award. How did that come about?
We have. I guess we had a really awesome committee last year. Like, I wasn't on committee last year, I've just come in this year, but our committee last year worked really, really hard, and we actually hosted at Dundee our first ever national conference. So that was a big step for us as an organisation. We got, I think it was 80 people from Sexpression branches around the UK. They came to Dundee. We had a day of like speakers that we'd invited in and training workshops about how to make non-judgmental environments, and we had speakers from like Trans Alliance Scotland and Jenny Mara and all that kind of thing. And then we all went out for dinner and had a ceilidh. And then the next day we had another day of speakers and workshops. So yeah, like that was a big deal for us, and we got retweeted a lot on Twitter, and places like the British Association for Sexual Health retweeted us, and we got like quite a lot of publicity from that. So I feel like that sort of boosted our impact on Dundee as a whole. Yeah.
So if you win the funding, what do you know what you plan to do with the money?
Well, I mean, we don't really have that much funding at the moment, so it would be awesome if we won. Really would. But like, we're thinking of buying more kind of models and demonstrators to take into schools, because right now we have like a rubber womb which shows how you like insert the coil and all that kind of thing, and it's really great for kids to actually like be able to kind of explore that and, you know, play around with the different devices. I think it makes it much less scary for them. So we'd probably like spend a little bit of money on that. We also plan to hold another conference here because the other one was such a success, and just better training for our volunteers, being able to maybe take people out to places for training days and stuff. Like we were discussing with St Andrew's Sexpression the other day about the possibility of having a joint training event and maybe going to like a castle, having like a training weekend there. So yeah, just basically improving our organisation, I would say.
And Sexpression's part of the university's Sexual Health Awareness Week. What are you doing with that?
Okay. Just as Sex Week this week on campus every day. And we're doing workshops on consent. So the training weekend that me and Anne just attended in Newcastle, we actually did some fantastic training on consent. So we're really excited to share that with people. We're also going to be doing like stalls outside the union with free contraception and advice. And you can also sign up to our volunteer day if you want to. It's on the 12th of October. And it's completely free to volunteer with Sexpression, and we always welcome new members and new input. So yeah. And we're just kind of doing like sex positive events on campus. We're going to Abertay as well to kind of chat to them about the possibility of some students from Abertay working for us as well. So, but I think Sex Week's a great thing to have on campus. So yeah, we definitely get involved with it every year, and it's awesome.
Well, thank you for talking us, and hope the vote goes well.